Alright, this is what me and Sendit Steve have in common. Good morning. What's up, guys? Corey from IROC Nation 87. Word of the day. Remember this. No. Have respect until the covenant. For the dark places of the earth are full of inhabitants of cruelty. What do you mean by that? Have respect for the covenant. Have respect for the promise. God's promise. If you don't do that for the dark places, for like the evil spirits and evil stuff and all, respect God's promise, you won't. We're seeing that nightmare. Anyway, word of the day. I own a LSA swapped 1987 IROC Z L1. I put the badges on there too. IROC Z L1. I also own a Mustang that you've seen a couple of videos back. I'm trying to work on something. Bring that up here. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna try to bring that up here and try to work on it. It's never really fully built on because of this. There are parts here. There are parts there that I forgot to grab and mention. I'm gonna open up the first part. But let me grab my knife. Put on the first part. And I'll just show you guys. First part. The tool to make sure I can do the valve springs, because the valve springs was hard to say. The valve springs were never done yet. Next bag to see what this one is. This is for the tensioner. My other one broke, so I had to get another one. The next part is this. The high flow oiling pump. Better than stock. It's 18%. It flows 18% more. It's all ported and polished inside, and I had to get it for better flow, more power, more heat, more of this. Needs more flow, so I have more flow for everything, so that's what I need for that. There's also this for the gasket. One is for once everything is when all that stuff is done, the only thing that I've been need left is the injectors, the harness, and the lid. We're ready to drive this. It will be ready to drive. So after all this, we need 3 more things. And I will try to do one of the biggest burnouts for a celebration. All right, now it is raining. Kind of want to just chill today because it is raining. It'll be more than just a one-day process. I already have a couple of races lined up. As a matter of fact, I have a race already lined up with a AMG. Listen, I have his number on my phone, so stay tuned. I'm going to check you out later because I want to chill for a little bit. It is raining and I kind of don't feel like doing anything in the rain. I am sorry. I apologize. All right, just 2 more things that I got to do. With one part, and I'm waiting for, I got to order the other part. Dampler. I was going to order the CTSV dampler. I got to get the bracket for the supercharger. I got to get the supercharger bracket, but I have to get the new valve covers for sure because you see the valve covers? That, and that's all enough. Then everything should be peachy, and everything should be ready to rock. And put in the fluid for the hydraulic clutch, and the trans fluid, fill the engine oil up, and we're ready to go. It's raining, and I still just don't want to work in the rain. I'll check you out later. Alright guys, it became sunny. Do a little bit today, because it's sunny. I take the intake off, and go from there. Alright, intake is let me take water pump off. Water pump's removed, we got it down to the dual timing chain. What I gotta do now is I gotta take the bottom part off, and we can remove the oil pump, and we can just get started. Be right back after this messages. I gotta run a quick errand for the wife. And when we come back, we're gonna get crack-a-lacking. Bam, we're back, and now it's dark again. I was at least trying to hurry and get that part done before the sun goes out again. Wait till the sun comes back. Alright guys, what I'm doing right now is I'm literally taking these bolts out so I can fix the stuff on the timing chain. There's like a sealant, like gasket sealant that I can put on. I can literally take the oil pump out. This moves, and now I can Work on the oil pump. Gotta get that out of here. Now it looks like it's about to rain. I don't know. It's looks like it's about to rain. Alright, let's see what we can do. So now that we got the oil pump out, we're gonna grab this. Where is it at? This part here, the belt tensioner. Take that open, put in the belt tensioner. After I do that, put on the belt tensioner. Next step would be the oil pump. Oil timing chain out the way that it came on, but everything's still the same. I think I might have to put it back at top dead center. Gotta put this thing on. Alright, so belt tensioner is on. Time to slide the oil timing chain over it. Alright guys, I've been folding with this for an hour and it seems like I have to go backwards. Rotate, and I have to take apart stuff over there so I can rotate the engine to make sure it's at top dead center. Seems like every time I do something I have to go backwards in order to go forwards. I really hate when this shit happens, but anyway, let me just do what I have to do and I'll get back at you. Alright guys, after fiddling with this 6 different types of ways, finally got that on there with that. All I gotta do is bolt it down, bolt that all down, and then we're all good. And it comes time for the oil pump. That stuff back on. Do the gaskets for the water pump. Bolt all this up, and then we're done with this side. What I'm gonna do now is she wants to go to the gym, and I'm gonna come with her. After we go to the gym, we're gonna see if I can try to still have some sunlight to work on this. We'll try to pick back up on this sometime tonight, if not tomorrow morning. And check you out later. There is the old oil pump. There is a new oil pump. Things just ready. Now we're gonna put that on after we get back from the gym. Now that everything's all bolted up. Everything's all bolted up. It is the nighttime. I will get back tomorrow. We will start with the oil pump. All right guys, so we'll clear it out for tomorrow for the LSA. It's the next day. Just got done work. Still, it's morning now. Let's get started on dragging. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to need to take off that crank bolt pulley so we can slide on the new pump. So now that the oil pump is bolted on, I'm just tightening up the bolts right now. Put this bolt up in here and we'll tighten this one up. Might get the gaskets to put on here, and then I'm gonna seal it up with that. It'll be good as new. Yeah, after that, I'm just going to seal everything up. It should be good, and you can bolt the water pump back on with the gaskets that's already in place, and then we can bolt that up, and then we can go on and move forward. We'll move on to the valve springs, and then down with the valve spring tool, and we're done this vlog. Alright guys, I got all that stuff on there for Dragon. Dragon ZL1 is looking good. The RTB, about to put that on there. About to put the gaskets on there. Then I'm actually going to put those bolts in there, and I'm going to put the bolts on there really tight, and we'll be finally finished with this front end. Everything will be back to normal. Everything will be 100% to you when all this is on. And now the LSA is fully bolted back up. The only thing we got to do now is the valve springs. So, yeah. So put the intake back on Dragon. And by the way, you know that lady up there who was trying to get my cars? Well, that one had to go. She was harassing me because there was an episode where a dog just came up and sniffed and she wants to freak out and call the cops and cause a big scene, a big drama or whatever. She took her stepfather to try to call codes on me. Like, you know how people do with Steve? Like Sendit Steve? She's doing to me the same thing with Steve went through. I'll show you. Got put back on my intake. This is what me and Sendit Steve have in common. That the lady up there wants to complain because there was a mishap that happened because we've had a dog here that, you know how dogs go up and sniff them. She wanted to go out and freak out and have a whole freak out. Therefore, that's meaning, so she sent codes over here to harassing me. She's constantly harassing. I mean, constantly harassing. Car was gone. Trying to get rid of this one. However, I fought hard with that one. I fought hard with the cops. You're not getting rid of something that it took me so long to make. You're not getting rid of that. No, sir. You're not. So yeah, that's what was going on. That's why, like, I was going through a lot of stuff with that, but yeah, they seriously was trying to have codes. She seriously was trying to have codes to take this away from me, like to send this to a scrapyard. After almost being almost about $40,000 I spent into this car, he was trying to get it so it goes into the scrapyard. So you know I was gonna fight hard for this. You knew I was gonna fight hard for that. Um, Fuck you, lady, up yours. Sorry for the bad content, but comes time for my investment, my pride and joy, or something for the channel, something that I worked hard for, blood, sweat, and tears. Kiss my ass. That's what we have in common. Back to the LSA, LS2, LSA, LS2, LSA, LS2, LSX. Now everything is bolted on and is right. So now me, wife, we're going to do a nature walk. I'll probably film a little bit of that, and then we're going to get back to that. So spending time with
It's
the
a
wife.
video.
Yes, of course it's a video.
That was a picture.
I can always screenshot it and make it a picture. I love you. Oh, it's so amazing too. I never even knew that my wife could beatbox. What? Beatbox? I can hardly even do that myself, and I'm black. I'll check you out when I get to the house. There's parts that I'm going to be editing out for our own personal reasons and our own privacy. I'm sure you guys understand. Peace. Deuces.
Deuces.
Deuces. I said, in fact, the next day, and I took the valve cover off. This one's being a little tough to get off. Now we got this off. We got all of them off. All the MSD coils. Now that we can use this tool, the valve springs down, so we can put those retainer clips inside. I don't know about the video life that I have. I'm gonna show you what I mean. They look like they're on, but they're not. The only way, I guess, to get to it is to take the rockers off. I'll get back to you when this row's done. Come to find out that this tool is jank. It doesn't work. I don't know why they put that on the LSX page for it to work. Tool shit doesn't work. Have to find something else. Probably go to AutoZone. Use the same tool that took it off. Put the same tool that took it off. Try to put it back on. I know that's gonna break. I gotta get these on. But you know what? I'm gonna continue this on another vlog because I want to wrap this vlog up. So I'm gonna put the rockers on, put the intake, and let me put the valve cover on, and let's wrap this up. Like I said earlier, that tool is jank. It doesn't work. Don't buy this tool, guys. This tool doesn't work. So I'm on the hunt for figure out what works for this valve train. Sorry, I'm kind of a little sick. For the most part, I got everything done besides the valve train. Gasket's done, dual timing chain's done proper way. Figure I'd keep the damper off for a little bit, you know. So for right now, that is it for the LSA engine. Until I get another tool to do the valve springs. Until then, 1987 LSA. Damn. 1987 IROC Z L1, formerly known as Dragon ZL1, guys. That's it, guys. So, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up. All my social media is down in the links below. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, DragonsEL1, Facebook. It's always a multi-channel. Follow them all down in the links below. Show you right, bro. Sorry, I'm sick. I'll let you know where all my stuff is. So with that being said, be sure to keep your T easy all the way to the end, guys. Keep God first and foremost. But I got none of this stuff as possible. Take care. Have a great day, guys. Boop!